Well, hello everybody, and welcome to our Let's Play of Tales of Arise. I'm your casual nerd, and last time we left the city of Vicint and started our way into the next realm. We learned about fishing, and now we are here. And there's some pretty big wings right there behind this rock formation. We're gonna probably find out what it is, but first, let's hear what the characters have to talk about.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. And what about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman, and this is my chance to have a new beginning.
So yeah, we never really got a reason why Alphen didn't have a core. Doesn't really make much sense. And for Runwell I can understand. But Law was working for the Renans, right? So shouldn't they have noticed and give him a core? And I mean, I appreciate the effort to explain it, but I would figure that Law couldn't keep it secret very long, right? So more chit-chats.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Yeah, you started and you gotta talk. Dohalim tells you. So, some birdie birds. Seems like normal enemies to me. There's some more, so let's go get it. Level 27. Alright. So they're resistant against wind. So I'm gonna probably get rid of the wind art. Another boost attack. So it's nice that we get boost attacks from the allies that are not in the group right now. So that's good. That's really good. Okay, so let's check first and foremost what these enemies. It's this one. They are weak against Earth. Right. So let's see. We probably get rid of this one and plug in this one, and there's this Earth attack, so we get this, and for this we also have another attack here, which will be this one. Okay, so now we're all set up. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's annoying. Why can't they never stay put? Also, it's probably tutorial for Dohalim's talents. Maybe it's time for me to use my secret weapon. I can stop them right at their place. Okay, so yeah, it's a tutorial. Alright, Dohalim's boost attack crows plants from the earth that roots the enemy, effective against fast enemies that dodge a lot. Alright.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Shockwave blast. Take this.
So right now,
You're finished.
Tiger Blade!
Prepare to be sealed.
do it again.
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
No further.
Light axe in the wind!
Alright, we got it. So this is good against wolves or apes. Alright, nice.
Here I come. Can't get out of this.
I'll take it from here.
Oh, that's a mystic art from her. Never seen that before. Watch this one.
Take this.
Do it again. Dodge this one. Nice. Use this boost attack again. Use the boost combination. And yeah, that's that. Alright, so we learned something about Dohalim.
I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff,
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Oh, so okay, so we got a artifact, and it's a new system at all. So artifacts give special effects. It's enough to possess them. Some give bonuses in after we have one playthrough. Okay, you can check the effects in the artifact effect list. Okay. Let's see how this comes. You can use 6 additional arts. Press triangle in the arts menu to change from one matrix to the other. Use L2 to change it in combat. Alright, I see. Dohalim gets another emblem. Treasure Hunter. Nice. Which more limit, longer time for his big rod, more damage with his big rod. Okay, alright.
I sense a strange power from this.
I feel...
So let's see. So we can... Yeah, we can change that. So we can use wind here. What else do we have? We got lots of earth, some wind. And let's use Demon Fang here and double Demon Fang, so we get like a ranged attacks. Let's put them here. You still think that we gonna go with this one here. So if we have our ranged attacks here, we can use something different for this one, and I think we're gonna try Sword Rain again. I wasn't impressed the first time I used it, but maybe it's better now that our damage is higher. So let's see.
Limited for some time.
There's an item
Take care
here.
not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time. And for wandering in the wood.
Alright.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit
Some
of disappearing without
rice.
telling any of us guardsmen.
Yeah, probably just disappearing when there's people that want to keep you safe. You're probably super annoyed, I can understand that. But what is going on here? Just...
We're in for a long slog with this one.
yeah, just...
Picked the wrong fight.
You wanna play?
It's a duel of the arts, Coach. Art expert coming through. Bronze and red.
We got fire.
Okay, alright.
Pound it into shape.
All yours.
Mind if I do? Leave the enemy's arts to me.
No complaints here.
Alright. Punch him, shoot him. Just...
I'll heal you all.
Take this.
Healing circle.
Their arts were interrupted.
Can't get out of this.
And just like that, I'm back in. Start by holding the front line. No sooner
use this one.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Here's a healing art.
Here I come. Shield.
Use the boost attack.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady.
Something you wanted to say?
Oh yeah, definitely stay here.
No escape. Shockwave Flash.
Yeah.
Sword Rain Alpha.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over. Be slow.
Another boost combination.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Nice. So we got this done.
We can really make weapons with this?
There's some item here. Some money. Okay, we can definitely use money. There's some birdie birds here, so let's take them on.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang.
Get behind me.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Shockwave Flash. You're mine.
Use to
Sounds like a job for you truly.
You're mine.
shoot them down.
In here.
Use the boost.
Shockwave Flash.
In here.
Look sharp. Down.
This will come in handy.
Here I come.
All right.
Dodge all of this stuff. Boost attack. So they're pretty like hardy, pretty tough for the usual enemies. Shoot them down.
Double Demon Fang. Demon Fang.
Raging storm.
Sword Rain Alpha.
And that's that. So got them down, but they probably give more experience this way.
Am
Yeah,
I on a roll or what?
experience is
Well,
pretty
look
good.
who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Oh
So
no,
hilly around here.
gonna follow
I can
this
feel my
road.
feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be
There's
pretty
some
tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I
pepper,
take it you're comfortable with them then?
some more of these elementals.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
You're finished.
By the way, mind if I do?
Here I come.
Annihilation!
Shockwave Flash.
Mega ray!
It's time.
I'm gone!
Shockwave
Here's
Flash.
this
Not
one.
finished.
Lightning orb! By the power of water! Lightning
I'm
to
not
death!
done.
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Lost.
Man, that's the boost combination.
Lightning Tiger Blade. Damn it.
Ready is the wind! Here!
How about this? Soaring Light.
Oh,
Mirage.
Lunar corruption!
Shockwave Flash. Turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
How about this? Radiant
Here I
here!
come. You're fit.
In a bind?
Lightning orb!
and use their boost attack too.
Sword Rain Alpha.
I'm all stuffed up!
Shockwave Flash.
Gemini Aqua! Mega
Here I
ray!
escape. Shockwave Flash.
Light acid with the wind!
1, 2, 3. Use this one.
Shockwave Flash.
Shoot him down. Boost attack. Oh, that's definitely my favorite of all of them. And another one.
Consider yourself finished.
Alright. So we got them taken care of. Let's check out this new art, like Rising Light Spear. It's not elementally something. So yeah, let's check it out. Let's just see what it is. Let's just see what it does and how it fares. So we wanna go to the left and check out this dead end here. There's some ore here. And some enemies.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's dodge all of this. So dodge all this shit.
No further. Now you see what I can do. Be still.
Alright, so we like a better version of punch them, boost attack,
Lightning tiger blade. Take this. Come on.
down, and that's that. They are taken care of.
I need to be stronger.
So we're getting decent with our level ups here. So that's good. Alright. Alright.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Shoot him down.
I'm not done.
Steal the art. Get down and use the boost attack. And there's the combination.
My turn. Take this. I'll take you all on. You're mine. Armor won't save you. Can't get out of this.
Use this one. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Venom? Not to a Venom, they don't.
Okay, so got the damage here.
This one's all mine. Not today. Demon Fang. I'm not feeling so great. Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Demon Fang.
Use the Mystic Art here.
Now. Scarlet Inferno. My turn. You'll finish.
Get up. Get him up even more. Dodge. Shoot him down.
Don't let up until it's over.
And he's gone. Alrighty.
Good to know my training is paying off.
There's a chest here with another armor. So it's a mantle. So let's see, it's probably for him. Yes. New armor for Dohalim.
Really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
And yeah. Nice. Always good getting all the armor and stuff, because this is really what's paying in the long
More
run.
Danon ruins here too, I see.
You save
What were
money,
people even thinking back then?
you save
Trying to
on
build
healing
anything around
items
here.
because your
Look,
armor is
maybe they
better.
just had that.
So let's see.
That much time and energy on their hands.
Let's Let's check this area out first. And what do we have here? Some high quality herb. More health. What do we do with more health? So she's our tank, so she's probably really good with more health. But yeah, let's give it to her. She's gonna be super tanky.
This thing.
Gonna be super tanky. And it's gonna be super good.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Anything in armor is all mine. Take
So use this one.
Sword Rain Alpha! Double Demon Fang!
Use this boost attack because
Eat dirt! Sword Rain Alpha! No escape!
use all of the weaknesses. Dodge this one. Sword Rain. Weakness. Shoot him down.
You're mine! Shockwave Flash! Sword Rain Alpha! Shockwave Flash!
Shoot him down again. So super good.
Shockwave Flash!
Use his boost attack again. Because it replenishes super fast. Nice. Nice.
Wow, look what I just found.
So let's see what
builds up a sweat with
do
this.
we have here.
We've reached the top.
Let's jump
It's all
down.
downhill from here. Quite literally.
So the
Alright.
Mahog Tsar's just up ahead there?
There's some
Indeed.
stuff
If you look,
here.
across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
So we have some ruins here, which we can check out right now.
It's over! Shockwave Flash!
Steal the art.
Be still! Soaring Light Spear! Here I come! Shockwave Flash! Eat
There's this one.
Here's a healing arc.
Shockwave Flash!
Use the boost attack.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
You're finished!
Shoot him down. Boost attack again.
Consider yourself finished!
Alrighty.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Also, there's a hurt person we can heal. So let's do this. Sorry. Get some material. Alright. But there's a round way here and a chest up top. So let's take all the fights and go to the chest so we can get all the level ups. There's this one.
In a bind?
I'm not done!
This one. Boost attack.
Shark! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn!
Right here. I got it. Sleep now.
No escape! It's over! Dazzle!
Just punch them around.
You're finished!
So 1, 2, 3. Boost attack.
This one's mine.
Shockwave Flash!
Make it rain. Raging storm.
Okay, so he's done. Don't even need to steal his art he's casting.
Through these lands most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure
mushrooms.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Some of these apes here. Hopefully, Dohalim's.
This one's mine. Fair enough.
Hear me!
Oh, nice.
It's over!
Water, hear my call!
You're finished!
Look sharp! Blazing spear! Pierce evil! Tiger blade! Freeze blaster!
I'll smash you!
Light axe lightning
Sword Rain
condemn!
Alpha!
Thunder blade!
Shockwave!
Uh,
Tiger blade!
Soaring Light Spear! Mirage!
Lightning condemn!
Not today!
On guard! Make it break!
there's the boost attack.
Phoenix Cyclone.
Nice.
Nice technique.
No escape! Mirage! You're mine!
Raging Lunar corruption!
You're mine!
Gemini Aqua! This will come in handy! I never
Shoot him.
Finished! Sword Rain Alpha! Shockwave Flash!
Hold up this one.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang!
And shoot him from afar. Very nice. That's a big ore here.
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Very nice. Some more enemies here.
I won't forgive you! Confiscated! Here,
Steal the art.
Carve through armor!
more where that came from! Into the
Here's this one.
Far enough. Make it break.
Use the boost attack.
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that way.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Sword Rain Alpha! Shockwave! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dodge all of this stuff. Yes, dodge it. Shoot it down.
Be still! Soaring Light Spear!
Sleep now.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Use the boost. Boost attack.
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you
My
all.
turn! Sword Rain Alpha!
And got him. So wasted some HP at the end here,
Everybody okay?
but
We're
that's
all right,
alright.
Alphen.
And there's this chest. So what do we find?
I found
Another armor mage. So it's probably for her. Yes, it is. So giving
Some
Rinwell some
Let me take a look
some
at it.
boost. And we got this one taken care of. And we can leave now. So there's the way back up. Alright, so this we've gotten, so now we're gonna take this way and check out the other areas. So there's an item here, some healing item, nice.
I'll do my best.
Alright,
Sword Rain Alpha!
Thunder, don't mind if I do.
steal,
Now you see what I can do.
punch,
Shockwave Flash!
Wave astral energy. Up and at 'em. Let's go.
use his, because we don't need it here.
Take this!
3, 1, 3, Sword Rain Alpha, 4,
Flash! It's on!
use his boost attack,
Raging storm.
Shockwave Flash! You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
use the boost, yes,
Yeah. Nice technique.
Sleep now.
I'll take you all on.
and dropping a big fucking shield on them.
Flares of Malika.
You're
Steal it.
I can't hold on much longer.
Did you just hear me?
Boost attack. And use Shions. And that's that. Bam. Taken care of.
That's some power.
So we're
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
approaching level 25 right now. Okay, we're gonna go straight. So there's something here. Oh, it's orange jelly, very nice. We love orange jelly. Gives us our healing points back.
We're in for a long slog with this one. You want me? Come get
Shoot him down. Boost attack.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that.
Okay.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Take this.
How about this? I owe you one for that.
Use these ones.
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit.
And
Take no prisoners.
here we have them.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a
So there's a way down here.
part of your everyday.
Which I don't know where it leads to be completely honest. Some pepper here. So this one just flying around here, but not really reacting to anything. So let's make it jump here. What do we have? Some more. And fighting these birds.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
1, 2, 3. Use the boost attack. Shoot him down again. Use her because she is not really sure of a fucking shield on them. Also not boost attack.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Astral energy!
And execute them as well. Alright.
That astral energy was incredible.
I gave it everything I had.
So there's this place, which we're gonna investigate now. There's some ore here. And these storm elementals, that's just what I'm gonna call them.
I've got plenty to go around.
So do all the dodging stuff. Just shoot him down. Boost attack.
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Oh, dodge this one.
Not today. Here I come. Make it rain. More.
Boost attack.
Lightning tiger blade.
So these fights are super flashy.
Not done.
And got him taken down.
I can feel my power growing.
So this way. There's another person we gotta help. So we gotta use one of this. So it's probably a waste. Anyway, so get some materials and make a run for it. So let's see, we can drop down here as well. Drop it and something here. No, nothing. Just this big ass ladder up here. And what is this? So what do you have to say?
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldomenencia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along, but it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Alrighty. So that was a long scene. There's another chit chat here, so let's check this out.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menencia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Alright, so there's this way and there's this way too. So I'm gonna check this one out before we go on here, because there was a cutscene. And every time there's a cutscene, you feel like this is the proper way to go, and we don't want to go the proper way first. Because if we go the proper way first, we miss out on stuff. And we don't want to miss out on stuff, because stuff is expensive. And we don't have money. It's like in the real world. So, let's see. There's this hilly way up here. Very, very steep. Run up, get all the ore. And see where we end up. So this is a mountain, it seems. Okay, so this is something definitely is leading forward. So we're gonna I think we're gonna take this way first. We're gonna check out where this leads and then come back to here. So I think this is a very good place to stop this episode. We pretty much explored all of these areas, all the ruins here. Gonna check out what this here is before we move on here over the mountain. So until next time, bye.